Hello everyone, Zertonium here, wishing you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. So, the time has come once again for one of my New Year's videos. So, the long and short of it is that on New Year's, instead of making a New Year's resolution, I have a New Year's tradition. And that tradition is to unlock platinum trophies on New Year's. I guess it's simply to have the timestamp of January 1st on the platinum trophies themselves. I suppose I maybe explained it a little better in my previous New Year's videos, but you know what, I'll link them in the description, why not? But to jump right into things, we're starting off with Yonder, the Cloudcatcher Chronicles, where, believe it or not, this trophy, I should say the one trophy that I left for the very end for this game was to clean 100 poop from your farms. So, yeah. In any case, so in these videos I have a tendency to ramble incoherently about utter nonsense. And if that's what you came for, fantastic. If not, I'm sorry, that's what you're gonna get. So, this year I had a rather interesting trio of games. Very varied in the gameplay department. We're just coming up on the platinum trophy for Yonder. And there it is. And now, on to a game that I was actually very excited to hear about when they first announced it, which is .hack GU Last Recode, seeing as how we haven't really had anything new .hack in a very long time, where this happens to be a remaster of the GU trilogy with an added, I don't want to say, well, it's Volume 4, but it's essentially more of just like an added episode at the end because it's fairly short. But it does provide some nice closure to the overall story. But yeah, haven't seen anything new .hack in a very, very long time. So I was very excited for this one. And so I actually left 2 trophies to the very end for this one. The first one was to complete all of the books of Ryu, max them out at level 9, which is basically a collection of, literally books that record your completion in various aspects of the game. And that last one there was for defeating so many different monster types. And then, of course, the other trophy I left for the end was for having collected all of the cards from the Crimson Versus minigame. Which, as you see right there, I had quite a few unresolved battles from Crimson Versus, because I just hadn't logged in and checked it for quite some time. And then, of course, there I threw some censoring in on the mail station, just because I felt there was a good amount of spoilers in there, like endgame spoilers, and I like to avoid those whenever I can. But yeah, .hack. Need more .hack. I really wish they had remastered the original quadrilogy first. I mean, it doesn't mean they still couldn't, but I mean, I guess this works out because I did play through the original quadrilogy, but I never got around to playing the GU trilogy. So the fact that we got a remaster, it really worked out well for me, because I got to experience a story that I had never experienced before. And then plus the little added bonus volume/episode at the end was really nice too. So then of course we pop into the gallery here, and then in a few moments, ding, there we are. And then the platinum will show up shortly. There it is. Which then brings us to the third and final game in this video, which is Darksiders. Darksiders War Mastered Edition specifically, where I absolutely love the Darksiders series. In fact, so much so that this would be the this would be the third time I've fully completed the first Darksiders. The first time I did on 360, and then the second time on PS3 because I wanted the Platinum Trophy, and then when they remastered it, I was ever so happy because, hey look, another Platinum Trophy. I have mixed feelings about Darksiders 2, and yet they decided to remaster 2 before 1, which I never understood, but it is what it is. 2 was good, but I don't know, they went full-on RPG with 2, with like stats and loot drops, gear, the whole shebang, where the first game is more of a traditional, I want to say Zelda-esque style adventure. The game definitely takes a lot of cues from Zelda, and I felt the combat was very reminiscent of God of War, where the dungeons and exploration were very reminiscent of Zelda. But Darksiders 2 turned everything into statistics with your gear and everything, and I was just thinking about how I grumbled in the second game about how your chance to execute something was purely based on probability, as opposed to in the first game where you weaken something, you get the chance to execute it, and that's how I always enjoyed it. But then, you know, towards end game of 2, you could kind of stack a whole bunch of buffs with good gear, and you can essentially have, is either 60% or higher execution chance. So every time you hit something, you have like a 60+% to proc the execution prompt. And that felt a little broken against especially really strong late game enemies. But I don't even know why I'm talking about Darksiders 2, that's a different game. But I guess in that vein, hey, I'll talk about Darksiders 3. Very excited that Darksiders 3 has finally been announced. And oh boy, I cannot wait to play it whenever it comes out. I think it was slated for a 2018 release, but we'll see if that actually happens. So, and this section of Darksiders was very interesting because there was no other section in the game like it. It takes a lot of cues from like the Panzer Dragoon series, being like a rail shooter. And I never really got to play Panzer Dragoon, but oh well. In any case, here we come to the end of the video, as I was rambling once more. So just one last time, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all next time.